Hi everybody, welcome to Live Blogger. In this tutorial series, we are creating the single page website using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Now in the previous video, we completed designing this services section. Now in this video, we will design this About Us section. So let's get started. Right here, I'm in the source code. So let's go to the HTML file. And this is where the services section ends. So I'll just create a comment over here. You can just press command or control and / and you can create a comment over here. So I'll just type end of the services section. Now here in the services section, we can see that we have wrapped the services section inside this container because we wanted to have this max width for this content of the services. But for this about section, we want to have the full width of the browser. So let's go ahead and create a section directly over here. So let's tap section and let's give it an ID of about. Now for all the content, let's create a division with the class of content. And in that we need to have this left section where we have this image. And then we need to have this right section where we have this text content. So let's create a division with the class of left. And in this, let's add an image. And for the source, let's tap images / and I have an image called about.jpg. And then let's create a division with the class of right. And in this, we will have an h2. And here let's type crafting digital excellence. And then let's go ahead and create a paragraph. And let's go ahead and copy this paragraph from here. And I'll just paste it over here. And let's create one more paragraph. And let's copy this paragraph and let's paste it over here. And then lastly, we need to have a button. So let's create an anchor tag. Now here in the href, you can add the link of the page. So this is the contact button. So you can add the link of the contact page over here. I'll just type hash for now. And let's go ahead and type contact over here. And since this is a button, let's also give it a class. And let's type btn. And we have already styled the class over here. So here we can see we have added some styles for the btn class. Right now, let's go to our design and this is how it looks. We have this image and this content. Now for the button, we need to add some more styles. So let's go back and here for the button, let's type text decoration to none for removing the underline. And let's set the font weight to bold. And let's set the color of the text to black. And let's also type text transform uppercase. Now when we hover over this button, we can see that we have this background color changing. Now we need to have the same effect over here as well. So here for the button, we can see that we have this hover effect, but it is for the button inside the nav container. So I'll just remove this from here. So it will have the hover effect for all the buttons. So now we can see we have this hover effect. Right now, if you go back to our CSS, we can see that we have added some padding to all the sections. So that's why we can see that we have this padding on the left side. So let's go ahead and remove the padding from the about section. So let's scroll down and let's create a comment. I'll just tap about section and here let's tap hash about and I'll just remove all the padding. And now we can see we don't have any padding. Right now we want this left section to be on the left side and the right division to be on the right side. So both of them are inside this content division. So let's type about content and let's set the display to flex and let's add a gap of 50 pixels between the elements. And let's also type align items to the center. And now let's go ahead and set the width of the left and the right divisions to the same value. So let's go ahead and type hash about content left and hash about content right. And let's set the flex to 1 so that both of them have the same width. Right now, let's go ahead and set the width of this image to 100% of the parent. So let's type about content img and let's set the width to 100% and let's set the height of the image to 70 viewport height and let's also type object fit to cover so that it has the correct proportions. And now we can see it looks alright. Now this heading is aligned to the center. So if you go back here, if you go to the H2, we can see that we have aligned all the headings to the center. Now we want to align the heading of this about section to left. So let's go ahead and target the heading of the about section. So just type hash about H2 and let's tap text align left. Right now let's go ahead and add some padding to the right of this right section. So let's tap hash about right and let's tap padding right and let's set it to 32 pixels. And with that, we have completed designing the about section. Alright, so that's basically it for this video. If you have any doubts, you can ask in the comments below. And if you like this video, please click on the like button and subscribe to this channel to get the latest video updates. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a nice day.